Did you know that Vermont has 27 different skiable mountains and 10 of them are on the Indy Pass? And although Vermont is home to some of the best ski resorts on the East Coast, many of the ski resorts here can be especially small or underwhelming if you don't know where to go or do your research. So in this video, I'm highlighting 3 unforgettable Indy Pass ski resorts that are worth visiting whether you have an Indy Pass or not. Starting off with number 3 is Magic Mountain. This ski resort is smaller than other big name resorts in Vermont like Stowe or Killington, but it was still rated as the second best mountain in Vermont for its expert terrain by On the Snow. There's a total of 50 trails here, a 1,500-foot vertical drop, and a great small ski resort atmosphere. One thing that'll really stand out when you ride this mountain is how much expert terrain there really is, and it's broken down as having 24% for beginners, 32% terrain for intermediates, and 44% for advanced skiers and snowboarders, which is almost half the total terrain at this resort. Something to note when deciding if you want to visit this mountain is they only have 4 lifts, 2 miles of the longest trail, and 16 miles of total snowmaking capabilities. But if you're looking for a smaller mountain to try out, then definitely add Magic to your list, because this mountain is especially known for having great glades to explore and double black trails to test your abilities on. The second mountain on the Indy Pass in Vermont that you don't want to miss is Bolton Valley. And although riding here was initially supposed to just be a filler day between Stowe and Sugarbash, once we had our first run down the slopes here, it was obvious this mountain was going to be a true hidden gem to discover. From ungroomed trails to the glades, this mountain quickly proved it was more fun than we expected.
Had to get really skinny on that one.
Bolton Valley is rated as the #1 small ski area in Vermont, and it gets absolutely dumped on with powder days throughout the season. Whether you like riding powder in the glades or on the open slopes, Bolton Valley does a great job at allowing the trails to go ungroomed, which makes it so much more fun. This ski resort has a vertical drop of 1,704 feet, 71 trails, 19 miles of skiable terrain, and a good terrain diversity for all skill levels, having 34% for beginners, 38% for intermediates, and 29% for advanced riders. And like Magic, Bolton Valley is a smaller mountain, but with smaller mountains also come less crowds and smaller price tags. Now obviously if you time your visit on a powder day, it'll be absolutely awesome here. But they also have tons of glades to explore as well. You can literally start at the top of Vista Peak and start down Vista Glades and stay mostly in the glades all the way back down to the base. And it's really unique to find a ski resort with continuous glades from peak to base while staying in bounds.
A little tight through here. And the absolute best Indy Pass mountain in Vermont is none other than Jay Peak. This is what skiing and snowboarding is all about. Having a huge mountain with crazy annual snowfall totals at an affordable price. This mountain is pretty far north, but is absolutely one of the best mountains on the East Coast. Rated as the #1 ski resort for all mountain terrain in Vermont, and the #7 family-friendly resort in all of North America. Do not let this mountain go unvisited. Jay Peak has 9 lifts, including a tram that provides access to 81 trails, a longest run of 3 miles, and a vertical drop of 2,153 feet. But don't let this mountain intimidate you. There are plenty of terrain options for all ability levels, including 26% for beginners, 50% for intermediates, and 24% for advanced riders. Not to mention, Jay has some of the best glades on the entire East Coast to explore, many of which are rated as green and blue glades to help many ability levels be able to explore the trees. Jay Peak is truly a must-visit ski resort for everyone. Now I do want to highlight that even if you don't have an Indy Pass this season, each of these mountains are still worth visiting. With their lift tickets costing under $100, they maintain an affordable price to explore somewhere new. Also, I want to mention that I haven't been to Burke Mountain in Vermont yet, which could be another good Indy mountain to visit. So if you've ridden at this mountain, let me know in the comments if it's worth a visit or not. So what do you think of my list? Have you been to any of these ski resorts? Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I always respond to all the comments on my videos. And if you're excited about skiing or snowboarding this season in Vermont, then check out this next video of a ski resort comparison between Stowe Mountain and Jay Peak.